This is the shrink.
You know I'm in therapy already, right?
Therapy's good.
I think I'm in Laguna because
Even bad
it's
therapy.
like living on vacation.
Even bad therapy.
Even
bad therapy is good.
We're having a side conversation in the middle of a talk show.
Did you ever suspect him being gay back in the day?
No, because he had a lot of girls, but
I've always
he's always had a lot of girls like on call. If anything, I was like, he's
Bye.
he's going overboard on the girls, if anything.
Tim and I both went to high school with Pancho Moler.
Yeah.
At different
Oh, really?
times in
Yeah.
Jersey.
I thought he was in San Francisco the whole time.
He was in my high school for a year and then went to his high school for a year.
He's been on the run from the government his whole life. He's a government experiment gone wrong.
Really? Did he skate back then when you guys first met him?
Yeah, that's how we met him. Yeah, because he was from...
Showed up at a spot.
He was from Cali. And then, we went to the local skate shop in my town, Psycho Skates in Morristown, New Jersey. And I saw a midget in there wearing an 8th Street shirt.
Yeah, viewers have to look up Pancho Moler.
I was like, holy God, there's a little midget in here wearing a skate shirt. This is weird. We went up to, there's a train station, and we went up to skate there for a little bit. The midget follows us. And the we're skating down this flight of stairs, and the midget skates behind me. The midget just does a back 360 down this little flight of stairs. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I thought all they could do was just like do little dances and stuff like that. I didn't know they had weird physical abilities, because he was good.
And 3 days later, I wasn't at this event, but 3 days later, he brings Pancho to the spot, and there's a midget fucking shredded.
That's not the correct term, but yeah.
Yeah, what do we?
Little person, dwarf, whatever. We called him a midget.
But Pancho's a midget.
Definitely, the midget is not anything close to the N-bomb.
Would you say...
Somebody explained it like this. You're saying N-bomb, we're saying midget. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're making me think about it.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, would you say Pancho... You know how they say an ant is the strongest animal in the world?
In relation to their size.
Yeah, relation to the
Is
size.
Pancho the highest ollier in the world? I was thinking about him ollieing the bank's wall.
This is a pointless
overhead.
question. But yeah, it was insane.
He was
One of the
chest
craziest
high.
things was when I watched him skating Hubba Hideout.
What the?
He was he never landed it, but he was doing nollie back tail slides down Hubba back in the day.
No, I don't believe that.
I was there watching it. I stand to gain nothing from lying. So why would I lie about this?
I still don't believe it.
Okay. Well,
I've
there's
seen you do
video
a lot
of him. There's video of him nose sliding.
I've seen you do a lot of shit where you stood nothing to gain.
I don't know if it's because I'm friends with both of you or because it was so prevalent, but I feel like that Habitat Costa Rica tour was one of the most infamous skate tours in the history of skate tours.
That was
a big blowout. That was
That was one of the.
Because I have no idea what you're talking about.
This has been told a million times, but Ryan G got attacked by a deer.
It's like
Freddie broke a bed and a bunch of crap. I was going to ask you
I forgot about that part
because everyone's heard the deer story from both of you guys, which could probably be told to infinity. But there's other stories.
Could I tell the side deer story?
Yeah, go ahead. There's a side deer story?
Or I'll let you tell it.
No, you tell it, because...
it's really short.
Well, tell it.
A deer licked his scrotum.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The same deer?
Did I not tell that when I normally tell it?
You gotta tell that
Maybe
one.
I forget.
Just a little
Okay, well,
pet.
you could probably just look up Ryan G, Google Ryan G getting attacked by deer, me telling the story.
Yeah,
because
it
was the thing, we're in the middle of the rainforest. There's a deer behind the fence.
Who's about to lick your balls.
But think about it. What was it? It was it's the hotel's pet. They have a pet deer.
No, I thought it was awesome.
Did they have deer food to feed it with? Or?
No, but there's a mother deer and two little babies, and you put your hand in, it licks your hand.
They were They were very licky.
It was so licky,
and
I was
put a hand, they just wanted to.
So I was like, "Fuck it!" I whip out my balls.
One ball.
I put it one ball. So I put it through
the left,
and then I think it was the left one.
Pet.
I put it through, and it's getting closer, and everybody's like, "Whoa, whoa!" And it's getting closer.
Shaking.
It's reaching, I'm like, "Oh, it's gonna do it! It's gonna do it!" And they went, got a good lick. I was like, "Oh, and it did! Oh!" And then in hindsight, I thought that thing could have just fully bit my nut off and everything. I wasn't thinking about it at the time. It was just funny.
The Costa Rican stitch job.
I was like this, too. I was about this close.
And then after
losing my mind.
So then after that, I think licking my balls is like licking one of those weird toads and you start tripping out or whatever. After that, Ryan G climbed the fence and the thing beat the living shit out of him.
Oh, the attack happened after the ball?
After,
This I didn't know.
After it filleted my ball sack.
Because you wouldn't have done that had you seen the attack first.
Oh, hell no. No, not at all.
Do we need to re-explain the attack? I mean, we might have new viewers since like 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay, well...
We need to explain it who we are then. I mean, at a certain point...
So these two gentlemen used to be professional skateboarders.
You still are. You're technically...
No, you're still pro.
You're pro.
You want to tell the G story?
Yeah, well,
I don't think it
starts off with that, where the deer licked my ball. Felt good. It's licking everything. It's adorable. This is, we're in the rainforest, nature. Oh my God, give me another beer.
This is 2000.
You're YOLOing.
2000, 2001.
Yeah, we're all
something like that. Yeah, we're YOLOing. Then G gets in. He's like, I'm gonna go sit with them. There's like a tree stump in there, and he's like, nature. They're all around him. We're like, oh my gosh, this is crazy.
And is G big at this time? Like heavy?
Yeah, he's fat. He's fat and swollen.
Ryan G, who looks also has a part in.
But he climbed.
He looks like he has a baggy skin suit.
Good job.
Yeah, that was good. Good form. About 10 years after the fact or longer. So yeah, he's sitting in with the deer. You know, he crossed the threshold of the chicken wire that was keeping us safe, and sitting there for a bit, and we're all like, "Whoa, G, you're crazy, whatever." I don't think we said that. We're probably like, "You're retarded." I've said retarded like 20 times since
I don't think I said anything.
Then the deer, it goes behind him, the mother, and it gets up on its hind legs like, wee! And we were all just like, "Gee, look out!" It's like a scene from a movie or something like that. And he's like, "What?" He turns around, the thing's back down on all fours, it looks normal again. We're like, "Get out of there, that thing's gonna kill you." And he's like, what? He gets up, he's like looking at it, and it just gets back up again, and it beats him so fast that you can't even see it. Yeah, it was the fastest thing ever. Like just
on the back of his head, his shoulders. He's running.
I've never seen him move that fast in my life, ever at all. You're not even running from like about to get his ass kicked from some ghetto head at like Love Park or whatever. He's jetting, like he's like running for his life. And as he's running, the thing's running on its hind legs behind him and still beating him, like pisha, 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 pisha. He climbs up this like 6-7 foot chicken wire fence that's not like reinforced anywhere. He's balancing at the top, like he's on the top of a big old like slinky or something. And
also, his sandal fell. One sandal fell off.
Yeah, one sandal.
He was wearing sandals. He fell on the other side. We're all dying. He has one sandal on. You look, there's a sandal in the middle.
It's in the middle middle of the Coliseum where you fight to the death with the deer.
Danny's always good for that extra.
This Costa Rica trip was amazing. You just open up the door and it was like, oh, it's just like a scene from Ace Ventura where all the animals fly to your arms and stuff. We get into the room and Fred's like, "What up, yo?" Downs like a bottle of vodka or rum or something, runs in, just does a front flip from the end of the bed into the bed and focuses the bed like it's broken in half. Like, holy shit, you focused the bed. And we're like, "Oh shit, yos, I'm gonna have to pay for this, man." Like, oh God. He lifts it up and like out of the crack in the bed runs out this huge blue crab, and it's just in the room like we're like, everybody's jumping up on the bed. It's like, oh my God, get it out of here, get it out of here. We eventually got it out of the room and everything. But
is that why you had your wedding in Costa Rica? Because that trip
the next time
was so
I visited,
amazing for you?
I mean the first one was insane, and I sinned in every which way you possibly could, and then I went back to go get married.
How are you preparing for Street League this week?
I'm hanging out with you guys drinking beers.
What are you doing at Street League?
I just do interviews and stuff.
He films.
Okay,
I've seen you on the course though.
Like, if you've seen it on TV, it doesn't translate. When you're there live, it's fun, right?
It is fun.
It's super fun. Although, like, you could think whatever you want of it, when it comes down to like this dude has to do, and there's fucking 14,000 people on their feet screaming for him, and you have one try to do one trick. It's pretty crazy.
It's an Eminem song.
Yeah, this is your trick, you know.
Spaghetti. Mom's spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti.
It's Mom's spaghetti. It's awesome.
It's fucking. To me, I get nervous, and I have nothing to do with these kids, and I'm like.
The guy from Jankum reminded me. He was like, "Yeah, you made the joke one time that it's like skating is going the way that they are probably going to start to sing the national anthem before a skate contest or a game of skate or something like that. And then I went to Street League and they sang the national anthem. I was like, oh my God. Like,
you're a prophet.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Wow, you're awesome.
Thank you. Meet me up here.
Right.
Yep.
Did you guys meet prior to Habitat life?
We met in a chat room.
Yeah, online.
AOL.
No.